MJTV squad, Vision, gang. You know we back with another banger. I need to figure out how to do the edit so I can do the little bass drop or whatever to that. But anyways, you know we back with another. My hoodie just fell. You know we back with another story time. We gonna tell you about the time I took somebody bitch right in front of them. You know these hoes for the streets. The streets. Yeah, they for the streets. So you know, it was one time I'm at the mall with the bros or whatever. And we walking through the mall or whatever. We about to go to, this is like when stuff start opening back up. You know, it's a long ass line of Foot Locker, right? So we walk past the line, go to the back or whatever. When I tell you his girl was staring at me the whole time walking to the back of the line or whatever. So I'm like, this can't be her nigga. So we sitting in the back of the line. So they all the way in the front. We like 5 people behind them. So every time I look up, she looking at me, I'm looking at her. So I'm like, what you trying to do? So, you know, they walk into Foot Locker or whatever, they get inside with 5 people behind. You know, people start walking out. So by the time we get able to walk in, they walking out. Her and her nigga, right? So I'm like, this can't be her nigga. It gotta be her brother or something. So, you know, I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna give up my spot in line because that bitch was bad. She's cute as fuck. Bitch was bad. So I don't mean to call her a bitch, though. The female was bad. So I'm like, all right, let me go talk to this girl or whatever. So I go talk to her or whatever. I'm like, so is that your nigga? This nigga turn around like, yeah, I'm her nigga. I'm like, oh, my bad. I said it like that. Oh, my bad. I ain't know. I thought y'all was related or something. He was like, how you think we related? So, look. I got real disrespectful. So, they both light-skinned. And you know what they say when people been together for a long time, they start looking like each other. But I don't think that works for people who don't know who the fuck they is. So, look. At this point, I got disrespectful because at this point, I examined who the nigga was. Well, not who he was, but examined like where he could be from. This nigga had on a bait mask, has on some weird real earrings. Them bitches was shining. Hopefully they was real, cause you know some shit still be shining, don't be real. He had on some $800 shoes. I forgot the name of them. And then he had on a bape shirt. So I'm like, oh, this nigga got money. He gotta be a bitch, cause you know niggas either, cause you know he like white skin, not light skin, white skin. So you know, I'm like, all right, so privileged. He's privileged. So I look at his girl. She got on a regular t-shirt. She got on some regular pants. She got on the $400 Balenciagas, not the expensive ones. She got on like the ones that's cheaper, the $400 Balenciagas or whatever. She got a couple like regular jewelry bands that you get from like beauty supply. So I'm like, all right, so he ain't dripping her down, and he privileged. He got all this money, he ain't dripping her down. So I'm like, all right, let's see what I can do. So I started getting disrespectful. He was like, yeah. I'm like, my bad. He like, yeah, I'm her nigga. I'm like, oh, my bad. I thought y'all related or something. He like, how we look related? I was like, what? Y'all both light skinned. You just a little lighter. So he said, so I said that. He like, all right. But I'm like, my bad. I ain't mean to come over here and disrespect y'all like that. Y'all go around about y'all day. This nigga dapped me up. Like, so you just called me over here trying to talk to your girl. Disrespect both of y'all. And you gonna dap me up at the end of the conversation? That couldn't be me. I would have hopped on tip. So I'm like, all right, my bad. I dapped him up. When I walked away, I looked this girl in her eyes. She started smiling or whatever, you know. You know who I am. You know who I am. Nah, I'm some non-conceited shit. I'm not conceited for real. I'm really ugly for real. But, yeah. So after that, we was still walking through the mall or whatever. I see her again. She by herself. So I'm like, oh, yeah, she by herself. Watch this. That's what I told my mans. I'm like, all right, watch this. So I woke up to her. I'm like, what, your nigga broke up with you after I came over there like that? She's like, nah, I'm on the phone. I said, oh, so he left you alone because you was on the phone? And she was like, saying something like that or whatever. So I'm like, excuse me. So I'm like, you give him out your number? She said, I don't know. Looking around, scared as hell, thinking the nigga gonna pop up. So I'm like, all right, you can relax. And then we start talking to her about how to laughing or whatever. And I was like, so what's up with that number? She's like, all right, where your phone at? She put her number in my phone or whatever. But here's the thing. It popped up green. She has an iPhone. She has an X or XR, one of those. It popped up green, so I'm like, I know she didn't give me a fake number. Then I had to realize, we're in the mall. I had no service. That's why I popped up green. So when I tried, so I'm like, all right, I can't text it right now. So let me save, let me copy, and then paste it and make contact or whatever. Because she just typed it in the messages, so either I had to send a message, but it wasn't going to send because he had no service. So I was going to lose the number. So when I tried to copy and paste it as a contact, I deleted the number. I was sick as hell. About it. But I'm like, only thing we can do is fuck. Because if you left your nigga like that, or gave me a number like that, what you gonna do when you with me? So we do all that or whatever. I walk back to my bros. They in the store with her boyfriend. So her boyfriend mad as hell on FaceTime, talking crazy to his mans on the phone. So I'm like, bro, I'm right here if you want to talk your shit. And he just looked back at me, then left the store. That part was funny as hell. Like, how you gonna talk shit to your mans that's on the phone and I'm right here behind you in line? That shit is crazy. Real crazy. So, you know, every time we walk through the mall, we leaving or whatever. It's a 2-story mall. So she walking downstairs, we walking upstairs. I look down, I see her. She look up at me, smiling and laughing and shit while she's still on the phone. And then, bro wanted to stop at one more store, so we stopped at the store. And then we walk out, we leaving again. Well, we finally leaving or whatever. We see them walking together or whatever. He go sit down, mad as hell. So she just started walking by herself again. And she walking by herself, we make eye contact again. I smile, she smile or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I know the way she acting, I know she didn't give me a fake number, but I'm mad that I deleted it. I'm not about to walk up to her like, damn, I deleted your number. Can I get it again? Because, you know, it was going to be on all bullshit. I'm about to talk my shit again. So at the end of the moral of the story is, I could have fucked. I could have really took this bitch. But my dumb ass deleted the number. I deleted the number. How did I delete the number? I deleted the number. But at this point, I don't care. It's all cool. She was for the streets. Maybe not. She was probably tired of that nigga. That nigga wasn't doing shit for her. Because that nigga was dripped out. She was looking in the mall, looking basic. She lucky she was cute. Real lucky she was cute. But it's cool. But that's the end of the story. I took a nigga bitch. Took a nigga female. Right in front of him. He ain't do shit about it. But alright. That's the end of this video. Hit y'all with a banger. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on post notifications, tell your friends. And we are out.
Yeah.